If you don't count military and medical helicopter pilots, there are only a handful of charter helicopter pilots in Montana. The news station's Fred Pfeiffer was able to track down one area pilot and learn a lot more about what keeps these amazing flying machines in the air.
The helicopter is about the best off-road vehicle that has ever been made.
The Rogers family has been flying charter service in Lewistown since 1946 and bought its first helicopter in 1962. This Bell Jet Ranger 3 has developed into a major part of their flying business. It's been used to fight forest fires, survey power lines, even haul cargo into remote areas. There's no question it's far more difficult to fly than a small plane. That means a lot of training time just to learn how to get off the ground.
To become a helicopter pilot, it costs in the neighborhood of $18,000 to $20,000.
And once you have your license, most companies won't let you fly until you have at least 1,500 hours in the air. At about $600 an hour, that gets pricey. If you want to own one, expect to pay in excess of over $500,000 for the no-frills model. Mandated engine overhauls can exceed $100,000, and this chopper gulps 23 gallons of expensive aviation fuel an hour. But forget the cost for a minute. What makes these fascinating machines fly?
The same principle that makes an airplane fly, except an airplane flies by moving the wings forward. And we fly in a helicopter by rotating the wings, and we use the engine to do that. And that's the engine. As you can see, it's a very little tiny engine.
It's almost the size of a Volkswagen engine.
And it's smaller than a Volkswagen engine and it weighs less. Helicopter. The engine weighs in the neighborhood of 150 pounds and produces 420 horsepower. I call it the go button or the throttle. It's what produces the power in the helicopter. This control directs that power. In other words, if I want the helicopter to go forward, I move the cyclic forward, or if I want the helicopter to go to the left, I move the cyclic to the left.
The cost aside, if this pilot had a choice, what would he rather fly, a chopper or a small plane?
Well, if I had my choice, I'd always take the helicopter. If I was paying for it, I would always take the airplane.
Clipping along at over 100 miles per hour, you don't get a sense of the speed until you come down to just above treetop level.
Thank you, Charlie. Nice, smooth flight. Enjoyed it.
In Lewistown with photographer Mike Williams, I'm Fred Pfeiffer for Montana's news station.
Looks like a lot of fun.